Today is refraction day. Let's have a look at the trial lens set we're going to be using. We have an array of lenses to get your best vision. We have the minus spheres here. The minus cylinders in this section. And the plus spheres located to my right hand side. We have some prism lenses here for any binocular vision issues that require treatment. And we have the accessory lenses there. So if you're ready, let's get you seated in the test chair. Okay, if you're sitting comfortably, the first step is to perform some retinoscopy in a dark room, just to try and put us in the right ballpark in terms of your prescription. So your job is to look off into the distance towards the chart. And I'm just going to sweep the light. And I'm going to hold some lenses in front to try and neutralise the movement. Keep looking towards the chart, please. To move on to the left eye now. And for the left eye, keep looking at the picture in the distance. That's retinoscopy. Let's show you some lenses. Okay, cover your left eye. Have a look at the chart through your right eye. And I would like you to read the pictures, starting from the top, working your way down as low as you can, please. Cover the other eye, same again, say the pictures as far down as you can, please. Okay, cover the left eye with the palm now, swap over. I would like you to look at the smallest row that you can distinguish. I'm going to show you some lenses. Tell me if that row is clearer with or without the lens, please. You ready? It's with or clearer without, with or without. And the next one, that's with, without, or about the same, with or without. Thank you. Keep looking at the smallest row you can see. Is it sharper with or without? With or without? And the next one, with or without? With, without, with. Excellent. Okay, looking at the apple at the top of the chart, I'm going to show you two lenses with the cross cylinder. Tell me which lens is the clearest, or if they're about the same. So that's lens 1 or 2. Sharper with 1 or 2. And next, 1 or 2. 1, 2, or about the same. I'm going to try a different cross cylinder, higher powered. Is the apple sharper with lens 1 or 2? 1, 2. And finally, is it clearer with lens 3 or 4? 3 or 4, thank you. Let's have a look at the left eye. Okay, now looking at the smallest row of pictures you can see on the letter chart, would you say that it's definitely more blurred with the lens? That's without, and that's with. Okay, now let's refine the distance. Make it even better for you. Still looking at the smallest row. Would you say it's sharper with or without? With or without? And here's the next one. With, without, or about the same. With or clearer without. One more lens I'd like to try, please. Are things sharper with or without? With or without? That's fine. I'll perform some more cross cylinder now, picking the clearest lens out the two, using the apple as the target. So is the apple clearer with lens 1 or 2? 1 or 2? And this time lens 3 or 4, sharper with 3 or 4, 3, 4. Let's take the power of the cross cylinder up again. Is the apple sharper with lens 1 or 2? 1 or 2? And now 3 or 4, 3 or 4. Excellent, thank you. Now I'm going to pop the trial frames on and place the lenses into the frame and then do some further refinements. Okay, just now looking towards me, I want to perform a cover test with the occluder. Just checking the eye muscles. Okay, I'm going to perform a cover test at near distance. I'd like you to look towards the vehicle there, if possible. Don't worry if it's a little blurry. I'm going to get you to look back off into the distance. See if we can make your vision a little bit more comfortable. Okay, I'm just going to do a blur test. So looking at the chart through this lens, what's the smallest row of pictures you can see down to, please? Okay, cover the other eye. What's the smallest row you can see down to there? So looking at the smallest row you can see down to, with both eyes open now. I'm going to show you some Prism lenses. I would like to know if that row appears more comfortable with the lens, without, or if there's no difference, no improvements. So that's with the lens, that's without, that's with, or without. And that's the next one, with or without. And there's the next one, more comfortable with or without, with or without. We'll try one more horizontal lens, that's with, or more comfortable without, with or without. Thank you. Still looking at the smallest row, both eyes open. More comfortable with the lens or without, with or without. And the next one, with, without, with, without. I would like to try one more. That's with, that's without, with or without, more comfortable. Just take some notes there, please. Okay, we've sorted your distance prescription. I just want to show you some lenses at near to see if you can make that a little bit clearer now. Okay, looking at the near chart here, how clear is the print at this distance? And is that better or worse? Okay, tell me when the near print becomes clear. Okay, and at this distance, what's the smallest row that you can read, please? Say the letters. Good. I would like you to keep looking at the bottom row, please. I'll show you some lenses. Tell me if that row of letters is clearer with or without the lens. So that's with, without, with, or without. What's the next one? Bottom clearer with, without, with, without. And now with, and that's without, or about the same. And next up, that's with, and that's without, with, without. I'd like to try one more. Are things clearer with, without, or about the same? With, or without? Excellent, thank you. Okay, I have your final prescription now. And I will pass that on to the dispensing optician. What I'm finding is you've got a small distance myopic prescription. And I'll give you a signed copy of that prescription. So you need to wear your spectacles for distance. I would like you to wear them all the time when you're driving and watching the television. And I'm also going to recommend a hard coating and an anti-reflection coating on the lenses to reduce some of the glare that you may be experiencing. Now at intermediate distance computer use, you can also use your spectacles for that. Okay, now so if I print that off, do you have any questions at all today? Okay, let me pass you over to the dispensing optician to choose some new spectacles. Thank you.